Hello, my name is Saran Shara, and today I'll be presenting 3 Mile Island. Listed below are the following topics I will be going over this presentation. The 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant was built in 1974 on a sandbar in Pennsylvania's Susquehanna River, just 10 miles downstream from the state capital in Harrisburg. On the morning of March 28, 1979, the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant experienced a partial meltdown. The incident occurred when the pump used to transport water to the steam generators of the Core 2 malfunctioned, which caused the heated water to accumulate inside. The news of the meltdown, initially downplayed within days of elevated radiation levels, were registered in 4 adjacent counties. Today, the TMI-2 reactor is permanently shut down and 99% of its fuel has been removed. The reactant coolant system is fully drained and the radioactive water decontaminated and evaporated. Cleanup and decontamination efforts took around 14 years and cost American taxpayers about $1 billion. Through research of the health effects of the radioactivity released during the 5 days of the meltdown remains limited to this day. Other nuclear disasters like Chernobyl and Fukushima are considered full meltdowns because of the overheating caused with the contaminant structure housing the reactors to split open. Those events released a much more larger amount of radioactive material. 3 Mile Island released about 480 petabecquerel of the particularly hazardous iodine 131. Fukushima released an estimate of 520 petabecquerel, and Chernobyl released a staggering 5,300 petabecquerel. Approximately 160,000 people of the immediate area were exposed after the Chernobyl incident. It is estimated approximately 114,000 people living within a 10-mile radius of 3 Mile Island plant were exposed, and approximately 154 people living within the 10-mile radius of the Fukushima Daiichi plant were exposed. It is important to note that the population impacted by nuclear disaster extends beyond those directly affected by evacuation or immediate health effects. Long-term consequences such as increased cancer rates, psychological trauma, and economic impacts have affected larger populations living in the affected regions. Looking at the line graph above, the TMI accident did not initiate the demise of the U.S. nuclear power industry, but it did halt its historical growth. Globally, the end of the increase in the nuclear power plant construction came with the more catastrophic Chernobyl disaster in 1986. A long-term follow-up of the residents of the 3 Mile Island accident was initiated, and the graph below displays the estimated maximum and likely whole-body gamma radiation doses for the TMI cohort in Figure 1 and 2. The average maximum gamma dose was 24.6 millirems per individual, with approximate 18% of the 3 Mile Island cohort exposed to over 40 millirems maximum gamma radiation. The average likely gamma radiation dose was 10.4 millirems, with approximately 13% of the cohort exposed to over 20 millirems. Natural background radiation dose for the 3 Mile Island cohort are presented in the Figure 3. The highest quartile lies largely outside of the 5-mile radius of the 3 Mile Island cohort and is not presented. Over 3/4 of the individuals within the cohort resides in the lowest exposure areas. In Daphne and Lebanon, the 2 counties immediately adjacent to the site, studies found significantly elevated cancer and death rates in children. Adolescents and young adults from 1979 to 2001, 120 residents of these counties had died of cancer by the age of 19. a rate 46% above the state average. Today, the Three Mile Island nuclear power plant is permanently shut down and 99% of its fuel has been removed. The reactant coolant system is fully drained and the radioactive water decontaminated and evaporated. Following the incident, numerous epidemiological studies were conducted and found no discernible direct health effects to the population in the vicinity of the plant. The psychological impacts following the 3 Mile Island incident mirrors to other incidents like Chernobyl and Fukushima. And thank you for your time.